Welcome back to the Navy Sports Magazine show presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics. So the Navy men's lacrosse hitting the road for Jacksonville and then taking on Hopkins coming up this weekend. We've got senior pole with us, Jackson Roberts. Jackson, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Jackson, you've started every single game so far this season. What for you has been the most rewarding part of your start to your final year?
I mean, it's just everything, and it's not just like starting, but it's just like being a part of the team. I really have been trying to take in like every moment this year, like the good and the bad, and just kind of really just not letting those moments slip away because I know eventually my time here is going to run out, and I've been playing lacrosse since I was in kindergarten. So I'm really just trying to take advantage of every opportunity.
And you've been watching Navy lacrosse for quite some time. Your father, Bill, the swim diving coach here at the Naval Academy. How special was it for you when you finally found out that you yourself were going to be playing here with the Midshipmen?
It was awesome. I mean, I'll never forget that recruiting call with Coach Ample and Coach Orson. I remember when they offered me just like the shock of the adrenaline that went through my body. And then my club coach, Tom Ripley, told me to just think about it for a day or a couple of days. And then that next morning I woke up and I was like, I want to go to Navy. And that kind of solidified everything. So it really is like a full like circle moment for me, especially with my dad being here and just growing up around Annapolis for so long. So it's definitely just been like an awesome experience. Definitely a different experience from just being a fan throughout the years, but definitely a rewarding experience.
Jackson, you're also no stranger to having all eyes on you at a Navy athletic venue. You were baptized on the pool deck of Lejeune Hall. Just how special is it for you to get to perform here, to start as a senior, and have your whole family have Navy mean so much to them?
It's awesome. I definitely have a great support system at home, and just being around Navy and the sport for so long, it's pretty nice being able to go home on the weekdays and the weekends and getting a home cooked meal for my mom and kind of just hanging out with my parents. And then also, if I'm having a bad day or something, just going to my dad's office and being able to talk to him. Just having like not everyone can say they have their parents work here, and being able to walk 5 minutes from my room to his office is it means everything. And it's been awesome being able to just continue to just be around my parents and my friends and my family that still live around here.
Jackson, looking at your close defense unit, AJ Marsh leads the team right now in cost turnovers. He was Patriot League Defensive Player of the Year to begin this season for a reason. What do you see in his day-to-day preparation that makes him the great pole he is?
AJ is really good at like the fine details. He's not afraid to call people out in practice if they're messing something up, and also he's not afraid to take accountability for himself. And I think that's why he has had so much success here. He knows like when he messes up, or he knows when someone else messes up, and he's able to kind of work with him and the rest of the guys on our end and kind of figure out what the problem is and kind of go forward from there. So I think he just does a good job in his preparation and all the off-season work. It goes unnoticed. Like he's a beast on the field. Like he's pretty big, he's pretty fast, and just all that work throughout the years, just stacking days, has really paid off for him.
How about your classmate Dan between the pipes? It's been a tumultuous start to the season for him, but just the way that he responded, right? From going from not starting against VMI and then he gets the starting job back against Penn State. You guys pick up that win over the number 11 Nittany Lions. Just how proud are you to call him a teammate, a friend, and see the way that he handled himself under pressure?
Yeah, Dan's a true leader. He's one of the best leaders that I've ever met and ever been around, and our team's just really fortunate to have him as our captain. And I think it goes unnoticed. Like he is a captain for a reason, and whether he was playing or not playing that week against VMI, he was still the same person. He was still Dan Daly. And I think that just shows a lot about how he was raised and how the coaches have done a good job just showing the stressing the importance about how it's all about the team, the whole team, and nothing but the team. I think he's just a perfect example of how to lead when you're doing good and how to lead when things might not be going good for you.
Jackson, how excited is the team to go enjoy some warmer weather down in Florida?
It will definitely be nice. This has been one of like the coldest winters here in Annapolis that I can remember for a while. So, and we haven't traveled much over spring break, so it'll be cool. And just again, those like opportunities and experiences with the team, just the team meals, the traveling, like that's the stuff you're gonna miss too. Not like the games and all that you're gonna miss, but just those little moments and interactions with all your teammates. So I'm really looking forward to just spending more time with the guys and the coaches and just getting to know everyone more and just becoming more closer.
You're about to embark on your longest road trip of the season, 3 consecutive games away from the Naval Academy, Jacksonville, Hopkins, and then Lafayette on the road after that. How do you guys stay focused? How do you stay sharp to be at your best when you're playing away from Annapolis?
I think Coach Ample does a great job just stressing like don't think too far ahead. Like he really focuses on like just look 200 feet ahead, and I think that's just how everyone is. Like no one's looking too far ahead. No one's like too worried about the past because everyone knows like every game's important, and on any given day, any team can beat anyone. So I think we're really just focused on what we have right in front of us and what goals we have set for that day or that practice or that game, and just doing our best to get better each day.
Jackson, you personally, you were ready to step into a starting role this year. You appeared in 15 games last season, but now as a starter, you're also top five on the team and caused turnovers this year. What do you think made you so prepared to step up here as a senior?
I think I've just had the people who have gone before me have done a tremendous job in just being able to lead and also just follow those people. Like I can think of countless names. Like Kyle Fairbanks was a great leader, one of the best leaders I've ever played with. Like Jacob Dare was so good at looking at film and just fine tuning everything and being able to like dissect every offense. And like Ian McGowan was one of the greatest teammates I've ever played with. So just being able to follow those guys and take stuff away from their game and add it to mine is just that's why that I've had some success this year because I've been able to just follow off those guys that who've came before me and just really take advantage of their game and put it and add it to mine.
All right, Jackson, two more for you. First, you've pointed the finger to a lot of teammates so far in our conversation. I want to know what makes the Navy Lacrosse Brotherhood so special to you.
It's special. I can remember even before I was recruited here. I remember one the kid who graduated in 2024, Keegan Hauser. I played with him in high school for a year, and he was committed to Navy, and that kind of sparked my interest to like really like take this seriously and maybe potentially come here because like all he talked about was like the team and how cool like the guys were and how excited he was to join the team. So that really was one of the main driving factors for me, just knowing that I was coming to a good place with a good team and a tight knit group of guys. And that really is like at the end of the day all you want. You want to just feel comfortable and you want to just be part of a team because those are the guys you'll lean on for the rest of your life.
All right, last thing I have for you. That Penn State win you guys picked up a couple weeks back. It was your highest win, or rather your best win over a highest ranked opponent since Johns Hopkins 2 seasons ago. You have the Jays coming up on the horizon. Once you guys proved to yourselves that you could take care of a team like Penn State, how could that bode well for you as you enter another top ranked matchup against Johns Hopkins?
I think it definitely can help us. I think that win can help catapult us to where the goals we have and help set us up for success. But at the end of the day, we know that week of Hopkins, we're going to have to prepare and prepare just like we did against Penn State and just like we have against all other teams. It's just because they're like ranked pretty high. We try not to think about the rankings too much, but and we know they're a good team, but we feel like we're a great team too. So if we put together a full game, then I think it'll be definitely be a good game and definitely we can find some success. But we'll definitely have to like work hard that week and put in the preparation. Then the results will come from the preparation. So I feel really confident about the guys and just every day we're coming ready to work at practice. And I think the coaches have done a great job stressing that. Just looking 200 feet ahead of you and just worried about what's in front.
Good deal. Jackson, safe travels. Enjoy it. We look forward to seeing what you do out there on the field.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
You have been listening to the Navy Sports Magazine Show, presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics.